Hi, I'm Karen Sweeney and I'm the club secretary here at Braehead Football Club based in Stirling. So Braehead Football Club was actually started, first registered youth football team in the 80s, and it was my dad that took the football team at that point. My family have been involved in supporting the community and doing different community and volunteering in the community for a long time, as I say, started back in the 80s. As I grew up and then had my family, we've also been involved in doing volunteer work. So a couple of years ago, when we look at the women's walking football, we had at that time established our club. We have a children's section, youth section, men's amateur section. Although we had quite a lot of female input from coaching, some of the young coaches coming through, female coaches, other individuals, myself and also my mum involved in the club, mainly looking at the sort of governance part of the club. We supported some young girls in mixed sessions, but we didn't have a female only section. My nephew Callum, who came through our young coaching programme, he started off walking football with an older men's group, and then there was a bit of a demand to actually bring walking football, and men who were still working were saying, oh, can you do something in the evenings? Can you do something? Because that was happening during the day, people who were still working were looking for something in the evenings. So Callum started that an evening session, and I came along to that first session, having not had the opportunity to be involved in playing football growing up, but had always been around football and had always participated in that way. So I came along to that first session, the only woman in the session, and then encouraged my niece to come along, encouraged Callum's girlfriend, who's also one of our young coaches as well, to come along. So Callum and Caitlin then, we started looking at this and thinking that the demand was there, started advertising, and then, as you see, we've now got a very successful women's section within our club. Last Saturday there we brought the Scottish Cup home, and that's really, I think, testament to the hard work of all of the ladies and the progress that we've made over the last couple of years. We've got a real mixed group of women that come along here. We've got some women who have played at a high level, played internationally, and we've also had women like myself who came along who had never been in any organised football team, some who had never kicked a ball. So again, testament to Callum and also Caitlin, who supports the coaching as well.
Oh, I'm Kendall. I came down to Braehead walking football when they were the first club in Stirling to actually do it, because before that I used to actually travel up to Perth and play for Deanfield on a Wednesday night. But I heard that they started up a club here, and I came down on a Tuesday night, and it just felt absolutely right. It was inclusive, diverse. There was a lot of people there that from all shapes and sizes, and as Kaz would say, basically it felt like a great atmosphere right away. There's other things that have obviously came out from being involved in walking football as well. I started going to the gym more, started playing more other games, made other friendships elsewhere. I represent Braehead and the region for Walking Football Scotland as a rep, so any workshops that they have I tend to go attend them, make sure that we're all abiding by the rules and the actual ethos of the game as well. The ethos is really important to Braehead, as well as being highly competitive, which we are, and we do want to win things like the Scottish Cup. We're also a very inclusive club as well, so we want people that come and that have never played football in their lives before, and I think that is the essence of walking football. I'd love it to become an Olympic sport, or get a national team, but we're not quite there yet nationally. But as a club, we're at the forefront of that, and as a region, I think all the teams that participate in Central Region are doing fantastically well to try and increase their numbers, get people healthy, fit, and just generally back to loving life again.
Hi, I'm Pauline Monteith. I'm the captain of Braehead Over 40s Women. This Scottish Cup, you couldn't take the smile off my face on Saturday. What it meant to me was Braehead, it's in my blood now, definitely. I've only been back playing football for the last 2 years, Played when I was 15, 16, and then I seen a thing on Facebook, walking football. I thought, I'm going to give that a try. 40 years later, near enough, well, 37 years later, we were in this last year and we got beat, and I was determined to make sure Braehead brought this home on Saturday. Braehead women are just like family. I know if I needed anything, I could pick up the phone to any of the ladies, Callum, anybody, and we're just such a unit now, compact, and it means the world to me. I would say for me, probably about 3 years ago, my dad was diagnosed with vascular dementia, and I was looking for something to take my mind off this. My dad was a football player, and he come to Braehead at that time meant everything, because I could switch off. My mental health has went through the roof with these ladies. It's such a feeling to 40 years later to have the feeling that you felt when you were a teenager, to take this cup round the schools and see young girls, and just, it's amazing, because I'm sure what Kendall said, I didn't get that opportunity then, but I'm grasping this opportunity now. We won the league, we've won the cup, we'll win the league again, and I hope we win this next year. And as Callum says, I wanted it was the first one last year, and it's no Braehead that's on it now, but I hope right down the bottom it'll be Braehead for the next umpteen years, because it's in my veins now, in my blood. Love Braehead.